it's Madam Nove via Intimate Galore. I do welcome you all to the channel. Of course, I had to go ahead and record something in regards to the energy for Taurus during the Libra season, the end of the Libra season, headed into the Scorpio season 2016. So again, I welcome you all. I will be working with 3 decks today, doing basic 5-card spreads and asking the universe to bestow upon me true enlightenment and resources for you all who indulge in the sun sign of Taurus. Indeed, if you want your personal reading, you can locate the link in the bottom at the details. IntimateGalore.com. You can find all kinds of things, astrology and spiritual merchandise, inspiration for the week, for the month, and of course the newsletter that I put out once a month each season. I'm going to start the reading off with the Enchanted Map deck here. And again, I'm going to do the little 4-card spread, which that involves your past energies that are leading up to your present feelings and experiences. And then we're going to do the future outlook and then the overall outcome of the season energy. So I'll start here. Okay, we have Into the Unknown, we have the Golden Palace, the Intention card, and the Spark card. Okay, so alright, cards. We're going to begin here, and I will hold up each card so you can see the illustrations. We have the Into the Known card here in the first place of the past position. This is the original illustration of the card. I always like to show it. Let's see here. Yes, okay, I'm on point. But yours came into the reverse position, meaning that you must trust that all will be revealed here at the moment. When we look into this card, we see here that the lady is blindfolded with both of her hands up, but she also, which is perfect for the Libra season, she's in the aura of balance. What we must remember here in the Libra season, and that it is one of realizing our relationship with people, what we mean to people, what we mean to ourselves, how and why we are projecting the energy we are projecting towards the world. So again, with the Into the Unknown card at this position, you must not let inexperience plus your overconfidence in things lead to dangerous situations at this time. A lot of you Taurus are going through moments of declaration where you're really seeing the face of things, you're really seeing the purpose of things, and it's changing your perspective. You're really seeing why and how people are projecting particular energy towards you or not projecting particular energy towards you. Indeed, during this season, going into the Scorpio season, we must allow old things and old customs and ways that we have been so used to go ahead and to perish so that new things can be reborn, especially here during the fire monkey season, which that is resulting to the Chinese astrology. Just knowing that there's a burning desire that's inside that is really looking to make its mark and to evolve into something higher. So again, Taurus, when we look at the card in the reverse position, we really do see that there can be a lot that can be gained if you keep an open mind and that you don't assume that you know everything at this time. You must open yourself up to new information and new ways of processing things that are going on with you. And again, that is in the past position leading up to a lot that's going on right now. In the present position here, we have the Golden Palace card, and it did come up in the reverse position. But I am going to show it to you here. Let me get this camera thing going. Yeah. And you see here how it has a lot of things growing up to this palace, and the palace is kind of illuminated in a high position. It's saying that you must let go of your tight hold on whatever you believe that security is. Taurus is a grounded and stable type sign. This energy like grounds you in your fixed nature. It grounds you in things that you have been brought up upon and things that have been expected upon you over the years, especially through your youth and your early 20s. And if you are in your early 20s and you're listening to this, this is actually a statement in which it's asking you right now not to get so stuck in the way that you feel that things need to go, because you don't have all the necessary tools. You do have a lot of tools and resources already upon you in which you must embrace. But this season calls for you to open your mind to a greater and higher purpose. Again, looking at this card, with the Golden Palace, you have to know that there will be enough. You have to trust the situation. Whether it's something that you're in, you have to trust that you're resourceful enough to provide food and shelter and love to yourself in this. And when the Golden Palace card is, in the reverse situation, we really have to look at it to where, you can't really shut your mind off or your current situation off to a point where you're just stuck. Don't shut off your abundance, because you will do that if you're not careful. Moving along into the future card, because I think it'll explain a lot. Here it's the intention card, and it did come up in the upright position. And in this upright position, it's asking you to deliberate on the clear intentions that you have for yourself and those around you. Basically, you see the owl here on top of the egg, on top of a large egg, larger than itself. But in knowing that, it's asking you to know that your objectives will be fulfilled, no matter how small or how big you feel that the situation or that you are at the moment. It's also asking you to recognize that not only are you putting in a lot of work or a lot of resources towards this, other people are too. You really must recognize the ones that are working hard around you, who are being creative, and who really have good intentions for you, and you must realize those that don't. You have to own your life and everything around you with clarity and true detachment. Detachment meaning that you don't feel like it's the only thing that is really the staple in what you're doing, and to know that there are other things to come. So the intention card, again, is very important that you know your clear intentions on what you're moving forward towards and the relationships that you have with other people. And you must also identify their clear intentions as well as you move forward into the outcome card. And the outcome card here within this enchanted map deck is the spark card. Knowing that if it's a good spark, it can lead to a powerful source of heat. That fire will thrive. And you have to know that within yourself this season card. Knowing that there's a clear channel to divine creativity as you move forward. Moving forward is the key thing, especially with the latter energies of the year. In the earlier aspects of the year, in Aries, your season of Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, we're developing certain sensual and self-like characteristics. But here in the latter seasons of the year and of the zodiac, we must be definitely clear on the intentions and the spark of the movement that we have for ourselves and others. It is about others during this enlightenment period or season, shall we say. Also here, as we look at the spark card, you can see that she's playing an instrument, and that she has so much self-confidence in the being of herself here and the things that she's drawing near her. You must move forward with optimism and hope. opening yourself to inspiration from others and other resources that you clearly have had interest in before. Um, Also letting life show you the beauty of things, and perfect time to really give birth to new ideas and things, Taurus. You are ruled by the planet of Venus, love and beauty, and so it's very much needed. So is the energy and sign of Libra, also ruled by Venus. And so you have a lot to gain here during this transition in your relationship and your journey with others. So just know that the different sparks that you ignite, they can turn into flames, and they can be very beneficial for you and others. Okay, that's what we have here on the Enchanted deck. And I'll just put this one over to the side. And what I like to do is move along to something that's very important to you, and that's your romance sector. And I'm going to use my Romance Angels deck, a deck that I really enjoy, especially during my journey here with the spiritual tarot reading. And so again, I'm going to ask the universe as I shuffle the cards for the message that it wants me to bestow upon you for the end of the Libra season, going into the Scorpio season 2016. I'm going to cut the deck here, and hopefully you all can still hear me. I am working with this camera off my computer. I'm looking to upgrade soon, but hopefully you're receiving this pretty well. This first card here in the past position is the past life relationship card. It also came up in the Aries spread. The second position here is the passion card. That's for the present. And then for your romance sector, for the future, we have the flirt card. And then for the final outcome, it says finances and career. Indeed. I know you've been thinking about it. So going here with this past life relationship, you have known each other before. You have been dealing, this card entails that you've been dealing with a situation for a couple of years now, or that you have encountered this energy before. So this energy, you recognize it, you know it, Taurus. You've dealt with it. You know the different cycles that it's going through currently right now. And it's up to you to actually do something about it. Again, learning to compromise and to be in acceptance of the actual direction of it. And when we look at the past position card, we have to pay close attention, because even though it's in the past, it is a particular pattern that we have established, therefore in which you have established. So you have to really, really look at this. And this card tells me that you've been dealing with this romantic situation for a while. And I mean, whether it's a year or 2 or 3, we have to look at time as of essence, and we have to look at it in which the season that it's generating in. And so for you, again, with this lining up with the into the unknown, it's saying that you must trust and all will be revealed. So has it been revealed to you? Are you in clairvoyance on what is actually going on? Or are you just, that into the unknown card came up in the reverse position. So it was really telling you that you're kind of like unprepared, and that you need to keep an open mind and be alert when it comes to this energy that you've been putting out, or this particular type of relationship here that you've been dealing with in the past. Moving along to the second position, which is the present position, we have the passion card here. Allowing your heart and soul to sing with joy in the past passion position. And it goes along with this golden palace position, in which it was telling you that, you do have enough to be self-sufficient. And so this card is asking you to allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, knowing that you yourself are firm and you're strong, and it is the time you can be self-sufficient in the journey of your life that you would like to have. So like all these different attachments and things that you've been doing and the things that you've been allowing um, to correspond, it's asking you, is it truly passionate? And could you be just as passionate, by yourself? But it is passion that you're seeking. Also, with this card coming up, this tells me a lot that there's passion missing. Also within this union, especially with it coming up in that second place, falling behind that unknown card in the enchanted map deck, and going into the third position of the future is the flirt card. I love it as well. Asking you to extend your lighthearted energy to others. Meaning, oh my goodness, Taurus, you have all these resources and all these things going for you, and you tend to limit yourself to one entity. It's okay to be fixed, and it's okay to have this declaration of life in which you should maybe be married and have your children and big old house and a white picket fence and things of that nature. It's okay to follow that trend and that pattern or that journey, but is it yours? The flirt card is telling you to release your energy and to actually manifest what it is that you want from a person or from a situation. And sometimes you also have to look at it in a sense of maybe that person is not ready or not on the life path that you're on. So the flirt card is telling you to expand your energies a little bit. For a lot of you, a lot of it. And if you're in a particular marriage and you really are trying to bring about a particular spark, as we've seen in that enchanted map, if you're trying to do that, then you have to go about things differently. You can't do it in the same rhythm that you have been doing things before. So again, the flirt card is telling you to, hey, bring about a little bit of youth, a little bit of creativity, and kind of get yourself out there to be appreciated a little bit. And sometimes this is not even in the terms of, even though it's the romance deck, sometimes this is not in so much in the terms of physicality. Mental and spiritual, a lot of times we need to connect with those that fuel us the most. So also think of it that way. If you are, in a marriage and gotten a little dull, it's not necessarily saying you need to abandon, but even, developing new aspects and terms in regards to your relationship. Because each year, each relationship has its own life path. Again, I encourage you to embrace my services and get personal readings, as this one is general for just the overall sun energy, which is very strong for all signs, but you can get your own personal reading and personal charts and things to elaborate on. So keep that in mind. Moving on, the overall or outcome card, finances and careers. Yeah. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Some of you are doing well. You're doing well in your career. You're like, hey, I'm holding it down, Madam Nove. I do have my own things. I have my own house and all these types of things. But there are other certain little factors that are irking the situation. Whether it's the person of interest finances and their career path or where they're trying to go, or the image that they're trying to have and versus the image that you're trying to have and the things that you have set forth. So again, looking at this card, it's a factor. Okay. You may need to pay more attention to your growth and to your career aspect, whether you have your own business, whether you're working for an entity and you're looking for that promotion, or whether, you have a new idea. Perfect time, Libra season, is to have that new idea to jump off new projects for you. Taurus, the energy is very well supporting you. And you might not have the general support in which you feel like you should have from that particular love interest. And what this card is telling you is that you must truly, it's waiting on you to overcome this trial. Indeed it is. Because the Libra season is revealing a different purpose for you. Take this opportunity during this energy season to, enlighten yourself even more And as I even say that, I'm going to move forward to the Law of Attraction deck that I truly, truly love. This deck is wonderful. It gives a lot of affirmation. And the way that you accept it, it can give you a lot of confirmation on, your journey into the Scorpio season. As each season proposes different things for us. And so we must know that we must, shift gears. It's important. Life is definitely not an automatic type of thing. So let's see here as I ask the universe to bestow upon me the energies for Taurus during the end of Libra season, in 2016. Gonna cut the deck. And again, the basic 4-card spread. First card, hearing the past, leading up the pattern of it all. I am learning to allow well-being in. Well-being. I am learning to. And this is very important because, again, this transition and opening yourself up. And clearly I talk about it in this season's Cardinal Connections newsletter. And again, that link will be in the bottom of the details, so check it out. The art of allowing is basically telling you, I am that which I am. I am pleased and joyful in it. You are who you are. You want what you want. It's very unfortunate that sometimes we connect with certain people or beings or even entities such as career jobs that don't really reflect who we are, but you are who you are. And in that Taurus, you have to be pleased and joyful in it in order to really get that energy out. You are what you are. And while you are different, you allow that, and it's good in that. So hold on to that. Even in this particular relationship, you've been trying hard. And I do result back to the relationship being that Venus is the ruler here, as I spoke of before. Keep to the values and morals that you have set forth for yourself in which you feel comfort. And it just may be this particular entity, but know that you have more than one soulmate, Taurus. And even though you may have been introduced, this loved one to family, to your children, to close colleagues or friends, that this does not mark who you are. You are who you are. It's just a transitional season. But if you want change, you must ultimately do something about it. And in doing something about it, you really have to, again, keep an open mind, especially during this Libra season, to learn how to compromise and accept what is and what is not. In the present situation we have, my life is unlimited in every respect. Say what? Your life is unlimited in every respect. You have to recognize that. Unlimited in all facets of your life. This year, even though for many of you, as I've seen in previous spreads, it's not been as profitable and a lot of different things that came up. The possibilities are unlimited for you. So again, when we look at this card, your financial balance is unlimited and it's out there. And again, looking at the illustration of this card, and you see the lady rising above the field of flowers and the grace of it all. You're not limited by money. You're not. And you are a true magnet, especially when you are in your creative facet and you are truly rising above that selfish aspect of your younger side of your energy, being in the first fold of the astrology spectrum. And know that you can attract any level of prosperity, but it all is set within you and how much effort and work you're willing to put into these different facets of life. And sometimes you may overwork yourself in an area that is not progressive, and you must realize when you're doing that and to move towards an area that truly needs your attention. You attract health, and again, you have to take responsibility for the type of relationships that you're attracting because you are truly allowing them. And that is happening here in your present aura. In the future, we have my thoughts are in harmony with health. You do. You want perfect health. You want to be healthy. You want to have that aspect out there. You don't like to worry. You like to endeavor into good foods and things of that nature, and you need to start doing that aspect. Some of you may be so busy moving around with relationships or work, and you're not really catering to yourself or your home entities by cooking those good meals and getting in the necessary exercise. But this is needed, especially for the harmony of it all. You enjoy feeling good, and you have a lot of great positive memories and things when you were healthy or when you were active, or even during a lot of you have been active in sports or dancing, and you really enjoy those times of your life, and you see more clearly, when you're enthralled and all of that. And the different thoughts and stuff that you have, like manifest that self with, that within yourself. When it comes to the law of attraction cards, it's asking you to embrace these things. Every morning you should wake up and count your blessings and definitely say, I feel good. Like, I feel good, and I'm starting this day feeling good, and I'm about to get in a good breakfast, and I'm about to purify myself with a good bath or a good shower, or a good ritual or regimen in the morning, whatever it is that you do. So definitely pull yourself back into doing that more and regenerating your spirit and the energy that you have overall for the day. And that does come in line with your flirt card. Indeed, you'll be able to flirt and project your energy more when you do that. And it also comes in line with your intention card here, again, and that future position. So I definitely wish you the best of luck in doing that, and getting back on that path that makes you feel good. And then last, which also this card came up in the Aries spread, which is interesting, in a different position, but interesting. Worrying about illness can create more illness, and actually I do think it came up in the fourth position. I shuffled them good and cut them, so the universe knows. When you give your attention to something that is potential and good, you are definitely attracting that. When you are worrying, or you keep saying, oh, he's a liar, he's cheating on me, or oh, they don't like me at the job, they're hating on me, oh, my head hurts every day, I don't feel good today, I probably won't feel good tomorrow, you're manifesting me. And this card is telling you that negative emotion is observing and creating a lot of different blockage in your life, and that if you yourself are being negative, then you're going to continue to attract these things. So we must move towards positive affirmance in the words that you speak and in the actions that you project every day. And I do say that with confidence, Taurus, because I know that you can do this. And I wish you the best of luck during the end of the Libra season into the Scorpio season. Again, stay in contact with me here on the channel of YouTube and also Facebook. You can follow me at Nove Anderson. That's Nove Anderson, or the business page, which is Intimate Galore. I'm also on Instagram for you, Grammy. I am Madam Nove, and hey, I'm on Tumblr, yes, at Madam Nove Intrigue, and that also is the name of the newsletter in case you ever run across it. Or again, it's down there in the link. Gives a lot of inspiration, a lot of things that you need to know for the season. Until I see you again, Taurus, I wish you the best of luck, Madam Nove.